Right, I'm going to let you go ahead, okay?
Okay.
And I'll do a little bit of walking, but these stones here that's uneven, it's doing my leg in. If you go up there, I'm going to go.
Hello.
Have you been up to the castle before? James V has got the King's rooms, the Queen's rooms. To go into there, we're going through that archway.
Okay.
And there, that'll take you into a central square called the Lion's Den, and up some stairs, and that'll take you around there.
Like a literal lion's den?
Well, they think it might have been that. I have my doubts, but they think it might have been that. And then up through the archway in the corner there, that'll take you into a bigger square called the Inner Close. That's the main royal heart of the castle. And from there you get access to the Great Hall, this gold-coloured building, the chapel, and there's also a military museum in the King's Old building up there as well.
I see.
Behind the chapel there is a garden called the Douglas Garden. Now you could do a wall walk from there. It's the highest wall walk of the castle, so good views from up there. You might want to do it sooner rather than later because the weather's meant to deteriorate later on this afternoon. And it might be that's good doing the wall walks. That would take you round the back of all these buildings, bring you onto the cannons there. Then underneath the cannons, underneath that grass verge, just access down where the blue sign is down there, that's the medieval kitchens. You can check out what medieval kitchens were like and what foodstuffs there may have been.
Oh, that sounds really lovely. Thank you so much.
There are also lots of us around, so if you've got any questions, feel free to ask.
Great, thank you so much, Russell. I appreciate it.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
So this is the Palace of James V. It was completed in 1543. James died before he could live here, but his daughter, Mary, Queen of Scots, did live here for the first 5 years of her life. She was actually crowned Queen of Scotland here at Stirling Castle. Now the rooms that you're going to go through are an interpretation of how they would have looked 500 years ago. The army lived here for a couple of centuries, so we don't have the original tapestries and furnishings. So if you want to head upstairs, turn left.
Thank you very much.
No worries.
Queen's Inner Hall, this courtroom of Mary of Guise, the Queen Dowager. That room you're in next door, that big expansive room, that's the reception room. That's the common room for common folk. In Scotland, everyone does have the right to be seen by Her Majesty. No matter how wealthy or poor, no matter how high status or low status you are, you have that right. But commoners are left outside. Here, nobility, cardinals, diplomats from all across Europe, all talking away. If you have any questions to ask away, by the way, don't mind at all. I'll answer the best I can.
Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Go ahead.
Fescamar, Falsigu, Cashel Shirley, Ismisha, Erkebald Campbell, Ismisha Sojourn, Sevsaridas, Alapa, Agus Abanri, it's a Shomer de Shaniki. Welcome to the Queen's Bedchamber. My name is Archibald Campbell. This, of course, would be the pinnacle of your visit. If you are in here, you are invited in here. Unlike the first two rooms you come through, which are mass selection by necessity, as everyone has that right to petition the monarch. If you're in here, it's a personal invitation. The door would be closed over. There'll be you, the Queen, a couple of guards, probably an advisor of some sort. So you're talking 4 or 5 people, unlike next door, which we say in the Scottish language, they'll be a bin in the water, Ned be pretty for it, their lugs be stricken out. They're standing around, poking their nose in, and they're listening to your business. And here, you've got that touch of privacy. Queen doesn't actually sleep here, it's all for show. We'll let you think we trust you so much that you know where her most vulnerable position is. She doesn't sleep here. Secret chamber elsewhere. But the most important thing is, you are the most important guest by being here.
Since you've just done the palace, you've got the heads gallery up here. So these are the original oak roundel carvings from when the palace was originally constructed. So these date from somewhere around about 1540. If you head down to the bottom of the slope, you've got the entrance to the Great Hall. Halfway up the slope, you have the entrance to the Chapel Royal. And at the top with the Paulina, you have the entrance to the Military Museum. And where the building with the two archways, the archway on the right with the light above it will take you to the Douglas Gardens.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem. I'll be saying if you've got it on record.
Hey, this is me. I'm Rick. I'm at the Stirling Castle, and it was built in the 1500s by King James V. Later, 6 days after Mary Queen of Scots was born, he died here, and she was proclaimed Queen of Scotland. And this is just some of the statues on the outside of the south-facing King's Chamber and some of the surrounding grounds here. So I'm on the southwest castle wall walk here. And you'll notice here's the defensive wall, and you'll notice a severe lack of any kind of fortification or any kind of safety, to stop you from just falling off the cliff. This is, these are medieval missiles. It reads, "These stone balls found at the castle may have been hurled by trebuchets during the Wars of Independence." So apparently in 1304, a small Scottish force held this castle here for 3 months against the army of English King Edward I, and these stone balls were found inside, apparently hurled from outside up, and by 13 trebuchets, including the fearsome Warwolf, one of the largest catapults ever constructed. Here's a little scene of that here. So they found these inside when they were excavating in, I think, 2011, and they were apparently hurled from outside, which is pretty amazing to think about.
found this, and this was used for the use of the was. So what it was, it says, and the reason he killed his daughter was because he hadn't.
So if you can see these bullet holes, these are bullet holes in the wall from, apparently from when the English came, laid siege here. Pretty cool. See that.